Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Week 3 of Sack to the Future on the VinnyXWolf channel. Today we begin what will be 6 games on my channel, beginning with the 1964 Green Bay Packers taking on the New Orleans Saints. The Saints, a semi-pro team, have not really signed that many retired players, so they're still mostly made up of semi-pros. They did sign, I think, 4 this week. Willis Perkins there, you're looking at one of them. Frank Rabati, another one. So, I mean, they've signed a few. The Packers are rated at 92. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I just want to try to win the game. Packers do come in this event 2-0. If you hear anything in the background, I've got the bowl game on between the Florida Gators and the Virginia Cavaliers. So Florida currently leads 24-14. I would have hoped Virginia could have done better. I don't like Florida. Whatever. There's a look at the Saints coming out and the Packers, led by Bart Starr. In 1964, the Packers finished 8-5-1. And are my worst team of my 4 teams. So definitely spoiled in 64, and hopefully I can take advantage of it. Oh, there comes the leader of the Saints, Jesus Christ. Bart Starr. Starr against Christ. That should be an impeccable matchup. Let's look at Max McGee. He's got 3 receptions last week, had a touchdown. See what we can do today. Now, last week I tried to turn on Jim Taylor's Lubdun Leprechaun. Lubdun Leprechaun? Back to returning kicker. I tried to turn on Jim Taylor's X Factor. I did not get it accomplished. So, Paul Hornung will get the kickoff. And it is, oh, don't have the names up again. This is the team I can't seem to get them to show up.
Let's go, let's do this!
So let's take a look at Christ as he comes out. The Holy Son. He's got 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions so far. He's got the crosses on his eye black. Hopefully he's a little bit better than Tim Tebow was in the role of quarterback. We'll see. Alright. Willie Davis sacked the quarterback twice. Dave Robinson sacked the quarterback twice. Herb Adderley forced 2 incompletions.
Come on, set! 18, Gator! 2 times, 2 times! 4 down, check, check! Put up!
There is a run by Willis Perkins.
We own you! We own you now! We
Saints.
own you now!
John Lemachowski, King Saul, Abraham Yehuda. Oh, I missed one. Hugh Smith, the Holy Ghost, Bill Perkinson, Collier Pope, John Paul.
Set! 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
In motion.
Even. 4 down. Even. Now!
And Christ completes the pass to Collar. And Davis, Jordan, Kostelnik, and Aldridge, the impressive front 4 of the Packers. Robinson, Nitschke, and Caffey at the linebackers. And the secondary, Adderley, Witten, and Wood, and Bob Jeter. Replacing...
Let's go now! 50, plant!
the longtime corner or Adderley, who moves it over to safety.
Big grip!
And Willie Davis, there's a fumble. And Lionel Aldridge picks it up, and the Packers have the ball as Christ goes down and fumbles. And Willie Davis may just have committed a sin that he will have to atone for. But he got the sack and the fumble, and the Packers have the ball. So Jim Taylor, now it's rush for 3 10-plus yard games.
Down! 90, Wolf! Switch! Get it! I got it!
Jim Taylor busts his way into the end zone. And on the first play, he is unstoppable, and it is a Packer touchdown. Jim Taylor comes off left on a sweep and just runs over a guy and into the end zone as he cannot be stopped. And it is a 6-0 lead for the Packers. Horning's extra point is good, and the Packers now lead 7-0. So, after my last outing, which was a 7-0 shutout as the Cardinals against the Vikings, I've come to a much better start here. Of course, the Saints, not exactly the Vikings. And even though in real life they'll meet in the wild card this weekend. You saw my video earlier, you know that I'm going for the Saints. My daughter and son are both picking the Vikings. As much as I love my daughter, I'd love to see her happy. I did pick the Saints to win the Super Bowl. Or, to win or go? I think I picked them to go to the Super Bowl. Anyway, Dan Curry down to make the tackle on Leprechaun. Leprechaun cannot get out to the 20, past the 25, he's over 23.
60 outlaw. Kill, turn up.
And Ray Nitschke, no, Dan Curry, right in there to make the tackle on Perkins.
Here we go. 30 base. 4 down. Shoot.
Dave Robinson coming from the outside on the blitz. Gets the tackle.
Set, ready. 18 Gator. Hey, we got tight left. Hey. Come. Let's go.
There's a screen pass, and they're going to get the first down. Willie Wood comes up to make the tackle, and Christ has completed his second pass now. That'll be a 13-yard gain to Bill Perkins. Bob Perkins.
Here we go. Set.
Yeah.
60 Pittsburgh.
Bill Perkins, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know, one of the retired players. And this time Dave Robinson's going to get Perkins in the backfield. He's now carried the ball 4 times and has 4 yards.
Break.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Hey. Got four down.
Nitschke is able to get up and get the tackle before they can get the first down. My game tomorrow night, I'll have a showcase game, because I'll be featuring the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm sorry, the Minnesota Vikings, as they go up against the undefeated Minnesota Vikings. They'll go up against the semi-pro Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Saints get a first down, but Nitschke is able to get the tackle on Perkins. And it is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 8 read.
Tight, watch left. Tight, watch left.
5.
Nitschke bringing Perkins down, 6 carries, 11 yards. The Saints are going to stick to the run.
Ready? 60 or.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right.
And that pass is complete. Price is now 4 for 4. Hugh Smith on the reception, another one of the Saint signees, the former NFL or AFL players.
Single.
I think Hugh Smith was a Redskin, if I remember correctly. Oh, that pass is complete to Smith once again, and Nitschke brings him down. And that is 5 for 5, as all of a sudden the Saints can do no wrong. That should be my default right there. I don't know why I don't.
Ready. Check. Topper. Ready. Lead grip.
And that's Robinson on the tackle with Perkins in the backfield. He's now got 7 carries, 10 yards. So if you're just joining us on the first drive, Willie Davis sacked Jesus Christ. He fumbled. Dave Robinson picked it up, and on the first play from scrimmage, Jim Taylor went about 15 yards for the touchdown. And 7-0 Packers.
10 Lobo.
No, Lionel Aldridge picked it up, not David Robinson. I'm sorry.
Get it.
Oh. The little pitch screen work as Christ completes it. And I went Pope John Paul, and I went totally diving by. And they are now knocking on the goal line. First down at the 14-yard line.
Man, I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you.
And this time the swing pass. Chris completes it, but it's going to be a loss of 3. Completes it out to Ezekiel.
Set 18 Gator.
And second down and 13 as Price goes back into the shotgun. Into the end zone, and it's knocked away as for some reason Nitschke just let it go right over his head. But thankfully Willie Wood was playing the ball.
Go now. 15.
And it'll be third down and 13. That could have been a big turnover for the Pack. The Pack are my pick to win the NFC in modern days. Of course, my preseason picks are still alive, so I will take credit if they get there. The Chiefs and Saints, but who I'm rooting for, the Packers and Bills, with the Bills winning it. And that may be updated by game. Bill Pickett. It all depends on what Houston Texans they get as Winchester. Dean Winchester kicks the extra point, or the field goal, and gets the Saints on the board, and the shutout is gone. But what Houston Texan team shows up? Is it the team that beat the Patriots? Because if that's the team, then Buffalo could be in trouble. Or is it the team that lost to Denver the following week?
Let's go.
Houston coming off a loss to Tennessee, but it's a game that they didn't need.
Down. 50. Plant.
Yeah.
Only have 17 total yards. Make consecutive passes for 5+ yards.
Ready.
McGee on the reception gets the first down. It's 18 yards. And that is the end of the first quarter as the Saints held the ball through most of the first quarter. The Packers have only ran 2 offensive plays.
Here we go. 60 outlaw.
You think you're gonna get this?
Jim Taylor now has 2 rushes, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
That one goes for 56 yards.
Touchdown, baby. Yeah.
I guess I lost my viewer. Oh well. Must be a Saint fan. We've had that before. We've had a guy showed up one time, I think Terrors was playing, and maybe it was John, and it was a Saint fan, and didn't quite realize what we were doing, and that's understandable. And I was like, this has never happened in real life. And like, you know what? You're right. This ain't real life. This is Sack to the Future. The Saints are a much better team than this, or than what that was. I think the Giants are blowing them out that way. And little Leprechaun on the return, and he gets out to the 26, averaging 24 yards per return for the little guy. And here comes Bill Perkins.
Set, ready, 30 base.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
Let's go.
Nitschke. Perkins showing some moves. He's averaging 2 yards a carry. 8 carries, 16 yards. He picks up 6 on that carry.
Strong right.
Five.
Pass. Oh, out quick.
Go, Jack.
Holt John Paul. That's going to be counted as a run.
Ready.
1 carry, 6 yards. It was a backward pass.
Double tight.
They're going to try it again, and this time, Christ gets a completion. There's a loss of 2. As Hugh Smith was the receiver. Just signed this week.
Ready.
Switch it.
Saints trying the RPOs.
Hey. 4 down.
Snap.
Oh, and Willie Wood coming up and flooring Perkins after a gain of 3. It's third down and 8.
Let's go. 70, Indy.
Let's go, defense.
Curry comes up and tackles Perkins. It'll be 4th down and 3. I don't think there will be any other sacrificial games. Well, John said he might have one. A lot of that depends on if they're getting a nice storm where he is, if he can get home tonight in a reasonable hour and doesn't have a lot of yard work to do in the meantime. Now, so that score down there, the Vikings and Bucks, that's fake. That'll be tomorrow night. I'm currently got my profile on the Chargers because they signed a bunch of players. Hello, Terrors. How are you doing? I can't hear you.
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I assume that the Packers are already beating the 49ers and it's in the fourth quarter. I mean
the Saints.
Yeah,
it's
Saints.
in the second quarter. It's 14-3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just started.
Okay.
Taylor has 2 carries, 2 touchdowns.
I was going
It's
to
not going to be 3 touchdowns.
play the Browns Ravens.
Okay. Sounds like another blowout.
I hope so. Although I am the only person that's lost to a semi-pro team in Madden 20.
The Browns. Definitely wasn't the Browns who lost it.
That's true. It was the Raiders.
Oh, the pass is incomplete and that will reset. Oh, that guy's got long hair, 47. Only Jesus Christ is supposed to have long hair this year. Pace. The Saints. I'll have to take care of that after the game. Okay, so that nullifies Bart Starr's completion thing. I gotta start over that. Then Taylor takes the carry. He's got the first down. His average gone way down. Now he's got 4 carries, 85 yards. So he's only averaging 41 yards a carry. I'm gonna work on that. I talk, I bullshit, but I know that I'm so far only have 1 loss, but I was shut out. I had absolutely 0 offense in that loss.
I watched that a little bit last night.
Starr takes off running. He's going to pick up 2 yards. As Bob makes the tackle. Not sure who Bob is, but Bob makes the tackle. He's got classic uniforms on, so I don't think the Saints went and signed somebody.
Stop your whining.
Oh, Starr just floated the pass to Taylor, but it was out of bounds. So it'll be 3rd down and 8. This Madden 20 definitely has times where the quarterbacks make throws that don't make any sense whatsoever.
Oh, yeah.
Starr completes the pass to Long.
Phantom and I had a long discussion about. I think Madden 20 is a little bit more realistic than what we were doing with Madden 18.
It is. I definitely think you've got to adjust to the game. I don't think the game is going to let you get away with bullshit, and I think that's for some going to be a lesson to learn. Paul Horning with the reception, and I just earned a trophy. Woohoo! Move master.
We talked about that last night, Phantom and I. This game will expect you to play realistic. If you're the way we're playing it, this game will expect you to play realistic football. So be real, I guess. Is what I'm trying to say.
So Jim Taylor needs 1 more carry of over 10+ yards. We just hit the 2-minute warning, by the way.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw in the chat earlier or not, but I started to edit the draft. I did the quarterbacks. Now I'm only editing those that debuted in 65. So, like a guy like John Huarte was drafted but did not play in 65, so he's not in the draft. However, Jerry Rome, who was drafted in 64, debuts in 65, so he is in the draft.
Okay.
30 base.
There's no sense having John Huarte on a roster. Oh, Taylor goes down. You know, I got the first 2 rushes were 10+ yards. I thought, oh, I'm cooking. I'm going to get this X Factor turned on. And now it's 3rd and 11. He's got 8 carries, and I haven't done it yet.
Here we go.
Big Griffin.
Pass is complete to Ron Kramer, but it's going to be short of the first down. It will be 4th and 8, and on will come Paul Horning to attempt a 45-yard field goal for the Golden Boy. Is he the Golden Foot? Kick is up, and it is good. 17-3 Packers with a minute to go in the first half. Well, I was saying, the Packers are my worst team, yet they're loaded with Hall of Famers and X-Factors. So I definitely need to take advantage of this season. This is, one of those seasons where if I don't come out with good seasons for all 4 teams, it'll be my fault. Mm-hmm. Whereas John, whose best team has 5 wins, he definitely is going to struggle, and I'm going to have seasons like that coming up at the end of the 60s. In fact, the Bills earned the #1 overall draft pick in 69. The Packers are bad at the end of the 60s. The Falcons are an expansion team, and only the Colts will be good. Yeah, no, I lose the Cardinals and the Falcons come up.
2 years.
So only the Colts will be good in like 68, 69. So definitely going to be, got to take advantage of the mid-60s.
Mm-hmm.
We're showing highlights of the 2000 Orange Bowl. Why? To get Tom Brady on screen? I'm watching the Orange Bowl right now, Florida and Virginia.
Did he play in that Orange Bowl?
Yeah, he did. It's Michigan, Alabama. Florida leads Virginia 27-14 with 5 seconds to go in the third, I believe. King Saul is called for holding. I'll accept that. Well, I should have declined it. Damn, I shouldn't need to. Not pay attention to the Orange Bowl. Pay attention to what I'm doing. It would have been 4th down. I just gave him a 3rd down. 3rd and 16. And we're going to run it, and they're not going to get by Kostelnik, and I'm going to call timeout. I was stupid. Forced punt. Don't forget, you gotta put the Ravens on autopilot.
Okay.
Really good gets a turn out to the Saint 48 with 29 seconds to go, 2 timeouts.
Come on, set.
The Packers have the ball.
60 or. Ready.
And that just turned on the X Factor. Now, what loses it? Don't get tackled for a loss. No, that's going to help bring control right now. So.
Got it. 47. Check mark 47. I'm coming. Hit it.
Star's hard to get. Okay, I got to complete 3 consecutive passes over 5 yards in the air. So they have to go 5 yards in the air. And they have to be consecutively completed. So his is not easy to get.
Hey, Alpha. Hey, turn it up. Hey, exit.
Well, I've been having a hard time getting my D-line to get it. And the only way I get my D-line to get their X Factor is if I leave them alone. And the computer seems to like that.
Star completes to Taylor down to the 1 yard line, and the final timeout is used with 9 seconds to go.
Let's go now. 10-2 saw. 47. I smell fear in that offense.
7.
5.
And that pass is complete. That'll actually turn off Star's attempt at it because it was only a 1 yard pass, but it was a touchdown, so it is what it is. 23-3 Packers now with 5 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, this is funny.
The Ravens didn't do much signing. They're still going to be mostly semi-pro.
Okay.
You know what? I know why. I know why the Ravens and Texans aren't signing anybody.
Why?
You guys are control them.
Oh yeah.
So until through week 5, they won't, or week 8, whatever it is, they won't have. They won't have any signings.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Down.
Well,
One
that's good.
second.
Gator.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Say, huh.
And Christ takes a knee. Kneel in prayer. And that ends the first half. Green Bay 24, New Orleans 3. I guess I shouldn't have skipped a half. I should have seen if the Bears were still playing the Bears and we threw. But that's just going to be our glitch. Adderley brings the ball up to the 29.
Come on, fellas.
All right, let's see what I can do about using this X Factor for Taylor.
And that 15, Lonnie. 15 Lonnie.
Check, check, check.
Protein spill. Down.
That's a 3-yard completion to
That's it,
Conway.
baby.
Ready up.
Mike, boy, 47. Check, check, 47. Gotta do better.
Be different. Be different.
Go, go. It's right.
Horning takes the carry up for 8 yards on the first down.
Here we go. Here we go. 50 plant.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
X3. 218. Chop it.
Watch twist, watch twist.
Did you watch
Get it.
our game last night?
Yes, I was on with it.
Oh,
Set,
Second
ready.
and 10.
90 Wolf. But up.
What exactly is Taylor's? X Factor is? High fake out rate on the next juke spinner hurdle. Okay. I'll help if I knew what I'm doing so I can use it.
members.
Here we go. Set. 60 outlaw.
Toggle autopilot
Under 10.
on
10.
for a week.
Shoot.
Fourth down and 3 if they fail to get the first down.
You failed to get the first down.
Yeah. Norton gets the punt off. Another guy wrong here. 84% is wrong here. Ball's down to the 3, by the way.
Let's
So
go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
this is the first time seeing this. No, somebody played this one. Must be guys they signed. Some of these long hairs in Madden 18 or 20 are harder to see.
Mm-hmm.
Ready, ready. 30 base.
We got 4. We got 4.
Let go.
And tackling in this game is suspect sometimes. First completes the quick out pass to Hugh Smith and he gets the first down.
On the double.
Double tight. Double tight. Double tight.
Ready, ready.
Check, check.
Robinson with the tackle in the backfield. The Saints have been running the ball. They don't seem to care that they're trailing. Hard for me to get sacks to turn on X Factors when all they're doing is running or quick passes.
Watch tight. Tight ends
RPOs.
right. Watch tight.
Ready, go.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Hit it.
And that pass by Christ is incomplete. He's now 11 of 14. You can do hardly any wrong.
Ready? 60
Other
pitch
than
serve.
fumble early in the first quarter.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
So if you give it. Oh. Somebody. Oh, it's going to be a.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Herb Adderley goes for the ball and completely misses it. Right over his head. The next thing you know, it's a long pass from their 18 to my 12.
58, Mike. Kermit.
Five.
Okay. Let's play.
You got him. You got him. Ha ha. You got him.
Okay, ready?
Second and 2.
I got one. I got one. I got one.
Right.
Bucks it.
Price misses that pass completely. Touchdown, Virginia. They're going to bring it within one score.
Here we go. 70, Indy.
Tight end right. Tight end right. 4 down. 4 down.
Snap.
Blitz. Blitz. Blitz.
Oh, wide open. Touchdown for the Saints. That's on me a little bit, too cocky. And the extra point is good by Winchester. 24 to 10 now.
Oh, I don't get to pick the uniforms for the other team, right?
No, not when they're on autopilot.
All
Come
right.
on, baby. Let's go.
86 to 48.
Double dog. That's the way.
Mine was 92 to 49. Picked up a 7 on the carry.
Week 3.
So much for that X Factor thing. I did the spin and it didn't work.
61, Matchbox, get it.
And I'm at the Baltimore. What are the Baltimore Ravens going to be?
Jesus Christ. Memphis. Taylor's injured. So much for the X Factor. It's a 6-yard gain and he's out injured. Holding his arm, they're taking him back to the locker room.
Set. 60 or.
Push him back.
He has gotten hurt every year. It doesn't even matter what game.
Well, my Cowboys running back's the same.
Yeah.
And welcome to Sack to the Future, week number 3, 1964, Cleveland Browns edition. Got a semi-pro game against the future Memphis Ravens, or whatever we're going to call them, but they're currently the Baltimore Ravens.
These will be the Memphis Steamboats.
Memphis Steamboats, okay. Close enough to the Memphis Showboats, I guess.
Yep.
In case you haven't noticed, we have the dulcet tones of VinnyXWolf as he's taking his Green Bay Packers against the semi-pro New Orleans Saints, which could actually be a 2019 playoff game.
Hey, come on out here. Come
Yeah.
get some. Come
Saints
get
and
some. Come on here.
Packers.
Come get some.
Oh, I got to make my predictions since I'm on. I can actually listen to this later. My predictions for Wild Card Weekend. Let's see.
Oh, fuck. Jim Taylor fractured elbow and missed the rest of the season.
That sucks.
Yeah. With the X Factor on.
Mike, boy, 47. Check, 47. Right in. Yeah.
General West.
She-Hole. There's a guy named She-Hole on the Ravens. Ooh, this is Sunday night affair.
Oh, it's intercepted.
Francis McBasketball was 18 carries, 124 yards, 1 touchdown, 75-yard long.
Francis?
Yeah.
Francis McBasketball?
It was
Is
a
there a
halfback.
Francis McBasketball available? The Baltimore Ravens, of course, their names come from the show Impractical Jokers. The name game.
I have never seen
Francis
it.
McBasketball wasn't actually from that game, but it inspired that game.
Did you down in Minnesota
No, that's a fake
showcase that?
sport.
No?
That's a fake sport.
Okay, that's a
Herbie
fake
Farmer.
All right.
Down. 10 Tucson.
Oh, do we have an injury right off the bat for the Browns? The wide receiver was holding all parts of his body. We shall see. Yep, number 85, whoever he is being sent to the locker room.
Just one of the young guys.
18 Gator.
Well, can the Browns come back from the humiliating defeat that was against the
Oh, fumble, go get it. What a jarring hit. And Willie Davis picks up the fumble.
Packers?
One of the Saints, man, was just separated from his soul. And we'll see how Paul Horning can do now.
15
Because he's an X Factor too, but his has to be through the air. The Packers become a passing team without Tim Taylor. That's the end of the third quarter. The Packers lead the Saints 24-10. And I think I've interrupted you for doing your predictions.
Yes.
50 plant.
What's the first, the AFC
Bills-
on Saturday?
Texans.
Broken collarbone for wide receiver Chris McNeil, not the other lieutenant. He's my third or fourth wide receiver. So.
Wow, all of a sudden the injuries are getting vicious.
Mm-hmm.
90.
The first one is who?
Bills, Texans.
Bills, Texans. I just don't think I believe the Texans have enough offense to go against the Bills' defense. I mean, if this game finishes 6-3, I won't be surprised.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Buffalo on the road. I just am not a big believer of the Houston Texans, unless they play the Cincinnati Bengals, don't advance in the playoffs. And Frank Ryan just completed a pass to his tight end, Jim Brewer. The second game, I guess, is the Titans and at the Patriots.
Yep.
Ready. 60 outlaw.
Jim Brown now has 2 carries for 1 yard. Had 81 yards rushing last year, 554 on the year, 564.
My video earlier wasn't necessarily my predictions, it's what I want. But obviously, I want the Titans to win, but I don't actually think they will.
I would love to see the Titans win. I just think that because everybody's all in shock and awe of the Patriots losing last week, I just don't see them losing 2 in a row.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with the Patriots, unfortunately.
Touchdown Saints, and after the Packers injury and the screw up on the fake punt, the Saints have cut and brought the game back to 24-16 now in the fourth quarter, because I can't seem to do anything.
Wow.
24-17.
Oh, this is going on just like my fucking semi-pro game when I played the Raiders against the Dolphins. Frank Ryan completely overthrows his wide receiver and it gets intercepted.
Adderley brings the ball up to the 29. So 5:35 to go in the game. The Packers lead by 7. We're on the road in New Orleans. I'm not trying to make excuses, but
What the fuck is this?
We go.
oh, you got that weird formation, yeah.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Rock it. Let go.
Okay.
That's it, baby. That's it.
Come on, set. 70,
And,
Indy.
Gators get a touchdown. Go back up by 2 scores.
Ready?
And Star is sacked by
They
Bob.
can't stop us, baby. Every time. There's a
Silent
set.
Bob, I think
Come
it
on,
is.
fellas.
This playbook seemed good when Jim Taylor's in the backfield, but without him, it's not very good.
What's the run? They're running it.
One-handed catch by Max McGee and a huge gain of first
That's
down.
it, baby. We gonna work.
40-yard reception.
Ready.
47's the mic.
Get him. Get him. Get him.
Paul Horning gets his second reception for his X Factor.
Let's go, fellas.
And actually run that play again. It'll return on both Horning and Star if it works.
Watch the curl.
We both need one more.
Five.
Yep, it's on. Alright, let's see what their X Factors are. Alright, Horning, don't throw repeated incompletions for Star. He can't be intercepted by AI defenders. Horning wins rack and possession catches versus single coverage. And that's what it takes to turn him off, though.
On the ready.
47, Mike. Mike, 47.
But Elijah Pitts is in the backfield now. That's cool. Elijah Pitts, his first carry of the season, goes for 11. It'll be first and goal. Ghostface has the long hand for the Saints.
Wow, that's not what I wanted to do, but I'll take it. Jim Brown has his first big carry of the game.
On the
Well, since I can't be
13
intercepted
yards.
Be a long day for you.
by AI
Watch that
defenders,
in. Watch that in. Tight end's right.
I'm going to
Tight
throw in
end's right. Hey,
a curl
down.
The ball was dropped. It should have been intercepted, but they can't.
And Lobo.
Hey, let's get in that hole.
You got a little too cocky there.
Keep gripping.
Oh, and Star is stacked on second and goal by Michael Myers.
that's what I'm talking about.
Got it.
Third down and goal from the 7.
Mike, 47.
And that is the 2-minute warning for the Packers, leading 24-17 and trying to put the game away.
Set up. 10-2 stop.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Five.
47's the mic, boy.
Get it.
Check, 47. Here we go.
Third and goal, Star completes it to Horning short of the goal line. Fourth and goal, and Horning will attempt the field goal now to give the Packers a 10-point lead. I have noticed if we rely too much on the X Factors, instead of just playing my game, I tend to get out of my game.
Yeah.
Like maybe losing Taylor, it definitely sucks, but now I'm not always going to be trying to get that. I just got that X Factor turned on too for the first time this season.
Wow.
Minute 48 to go. You threw that off balance.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know.
I mean the plays. I guess the play design is a rolling,
Here we go.
is a rollout,
18
but
Gator.
I tried to stop him.
Tight ends to the
So
right.
Yeah.
Move. We got 4. We got 4.
Right up.
And that pass is incomplete. Christ is 19 of 24, 227 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Set, ready? 15 line. 15 line.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. 4 down. 4 down.
Shoot.
And Christ is going to go down. It's a 3rd down and 17. See who got the sack. It wasn't me.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight right. Tight right. Easy, easy. 4 down.
Go.
My guys aren't playing the ball. I've got play the ball turned on, and you just stand there and watch. They go over their heads. There should have been 3 or 4 interceptions I should have had.
Ready, ready. 90 Wolf.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right.
well, it's the end of the first quarter. I've had the ball most of the entire quarter and still only had 0 points. But I am knocking on the door.
Oop,
Let's go.
shit, I took
60
the
outlaw.
7 and
Come
10.
on. Come on, D.
Hit it.
Christ completes the swing pass out to number 30 for the 1st down. That's the Holy Ghost. 12-yard reception.
Ready.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I even threw it to the actual tight end too.
Let's go. Jackrabbit. Jackrabbit. Let's go. Fire.
Oh, come on. Right in position to make the tackle. I got him up in the air. Somehow he gets out of it
Get ready.
and gets the 1st down. Collier.
Here we go.
He's a guy who played in the league for 1 year.
Fucking
Can break
game, man.
any wood.
Motherfucking game.
And this is going to be a sack. Leroy Cappy.
Snap.
And Davis with the sack, and he'll have his X Factor on.
Hey, let's go.
And the Saints are going to call timeout. So now Willie Davis,
That's
as long as he
right.
doesn't allow 10
Oh,
yards.
and the
he can-
face mask too. This fucking game.
Come on, set.
Unbelievable.
Tight ends on the Lucy. Tight ends on the Lucy.
Better block,
Tight ends
Shevin.
on the Lucy.
Sleep rip. Sleep rip.
And that was incomplete as Christ overthrows his man. It'll be 4th down and 25. So at least I got the X Factor turned on. I won't really be able to use it though.
70.
One more play.
Oh,
Because if I give up a 1st down, it's off.
Hey,
So.
you're on an island over
Get
there.
it. Up.
Watch 23. Watch 23.
And I gave it the 1st down. God damn it. 1st and goal now for the Saints.
Hey, let's go. Get set.
That's the end of the game. I really played like shit. I got the win because of who I was playing. If I was playing an actual team like the Vikings, I wouldn't have won this game. It's now stuck on trying to get me to pick a play, too. Alright, that's over with. Well, thanks for joining us on this edition. You can tune over to the Terrors 89 channel to watch the Ravens and the Browns. See if the computer can continue these little cheap shit. Packers win. God bless America.